So there's more ritual. There's more meditation. Now with the Dakhma, I've been given mantras, meditation, and even they redefined what I thought about prayer. I hate the fucking word prayer. Prayer is terrible. It's usually somebody begging a god for something. But the Dakhma's prayers are different. They're prayers to the devil, Ahriman. But these prayers are attacks on other religions. The mantras are like, I've never seen any version of meditation that had done me any good. But the meditation of reciting mantra, especially to the devil, was just a powerful tool that kept me alive, honestly. There are other rituals. I continue with the establishing Pareka Manasa. Where the serpent queen, I let my body. I'm not going to get totally into each one of these. The Supreme Ahriman Mantra.
Satisfaction of Saha in the use of this mantra, there is no need to consider whether it be efficacious or not, or friendly or enemy, for no such considerations nor at initiation into this mantra is it necessary to make calculations of number and phases.
I had more and more mantras. These mantras are great. Wonderful things for meditation. I learned the Supreme Ahriman Mantra. It's a Om Akulita Ahriman. These are mantras for Ahriman himself. The Kali Ma Mantra, by beginner, intermediate, and the difficult one. There were 3 Kali Ma mantras. And then I would finally meet Abby, my girlfriend. And together we celebrated some of these mantras, the Chamunda mantra and the Dumavadi mantra, and then we found Chant Central, which is just a whole umbrella of fucking mantras. It opens wider and wider. Protopavira. So ultimately it turns out like this. Now that you've reached where I am, I had finally begun worshiping Ahriman because of the anguish I was dealing with, because of departing from Jess, who doesn't even make the jump to devil worship. Jess understood Satanism. It helped to be separate. She understood Satanism. I didn't want that so much. I wanted something different now because I wanted to be farther away from what was happening in my home when my wife was busy destroying everything we had built for 13 years. So I moved out of my own life and I stopped practicing. I can't practice anything. There's nothing. My ritual is gone. My areas. I have new nightly rituals later on. Nothing to do except Mr. Tucker's Casa de Naga. He has some very nice fucking ritual chamber. Been gathering some tools, and he would show you. We finally got to the statement of Shaitan 4, where the Church of the Left-Hand Path gathered together. And we celebrated another time up at Mr. Tucker's place. And it was immense. It was immense. It was bigger than ever before with translation and fucking smoke. You couldn't even cut through. And then came to an actual visit here. Now we've reached all the way up to at least 1 year ago. This is 2017. Alright. About Halloween time. With a destroyed marriage. And some other bad things going on. I had no reason to stick around. I was already living outside of my own house, staying with the Tuckers. And I was personally invited by the Dakhma of Angra Mainyu to go visit the devil worshippers of Oklahoma City. Alright. And see them at their house. Dester, the kindest man. He would not take, I was prepared to put myself up in a hotel for a week just to see these people. He wouldn't have any of it. I stayed at his home with his family. And they came to the airport to get me. And I got a personal tour of everything he's doing and everything he loves and all of his family. And it was just a wonderful time. I can never, ever repeat it. I mean, I'd love to. I would love to do it again. Everybody becomes busy. But at the time, it was a great thing for me to go see Destur. And you wouldn't say so. I mean, someone might say, if somebody worships the devil, there's absolutely no way they can be a good host, or they can be friendly, or they can have any love. And it's just not true. It's the most loveless people I've ever seen were religious type, usually Christian. But in the Halloween 2017, I had my initiation proper into the Dakhma of Angra Mainyu. Thank you, Dester and Mobed Kelsey. We performed our Mani Oma. That was the death of Baphomet. I had the personal gratification of actually holding Baphomet down while the head got cut off. We killed Baphomet as the final blasphemy. And then, as I sit here today, I continue to rebuild my life and the altar. I have things cooking. So that's where we get all the way full circle. And somebody said, this is the longer answer. Somebody didn't want to really listen, but why would you worship an evil God? And the answer is because it's total freedom. I really appreciate some of the Dakhma material that says wickedness is the worst of all evil. It is also fulfillment. Fulfilled is the man who is with chaotic wickedness. When I learned that my own wickedness, my chaotic wickedness, was my fulfillment, that was when I knew the Dakhma of Angra Mainyu was for me. It's not for everyone. The devil ain't the prettiest either. Sometimes you need to suffer an awful lot in order to find the real devil. You know what I mean? But I was in the darkest moments of my life. And the Dakhma reached out to help me. And I found devil worship. Even LeVay himself said, if you understand that all gods are created by men, then you can pick and choose your gods. Why pick something you don't want? It doesn't do you any good. Why don't you just select gods that are in accordance with your personal beliefs? So there's a gray area here where I have become from atheist to Satanist to almost a deist where I worship the devil. I've almost crossed back. But this is the perspective that I have. I still hold everything. I hold all of my satanic beliefs. Everything that I've learned, I can never throw it away. It's just too rational. It's great. However, it doesn't help when I don't feel rational. What about the times where I don't agree with what I did? When I feel like I acted without reason? Do you know what I mean? That's when I believe the chaos is an interesting factor. You can't just say everything is supposed to be logical all the time. I mean, you can. But does it always work that way? It doesn't. think there needs to be a little bit more room for chaos, because I personally believe that I deal with it a little bit more than I'd like to. I just wanted to thank you guys for listening. This is like a progression through the stages, through the books that I read, through the influences that I dealt with. Thank you. I hope you gained something from it, and at least maybe an idea where I'm coming from. So, for the Satanists, hail Satan. For the Ahrimanists, Om Makulita Ahriman. Wickedness is the worst of all evil. It is also fulfillment. Fulfilled is the man who is with chaotic wickedness. Good night.
Om Sat Sit Dukara Paratatman Paraharaman Paranatma Sri Bhagavati Samhita Sri Bhagavati Namatha. Om Sat Sit Duka Paratatman Paraharaman Paranatma Sri Bhagavati Samhita Sri Bhagavati Namatha.